I'm a former opera singer. I teach voice at Duke University. I'm married to Scott Tilley. We live out in the country, and I love music. I love to sing. I love to listen to music. That's probably my favorite thing in the whole world. I'm Susan Tilley, and I am a bariatric patient at the Weight Loss Center at Duke. I was born a large baby. I weighed over 8 pounds as a baby. I grew into a chubby child. I grew into a fat teenager. I actually went through my entire career as an overweight opera singer. And as I got older, I became morbidly obese. And at one point in my life, I began to realize that this weight that I was carrying around was actually impinging on my ability to live the good life and the life that I could possibly live. It was unfair to me. It was unfair to those people around me. And it just became clear that I wasn't able to change it on my own. So I researched and decided that weight loss surgery would be a good thing for me to do. So I went to the clinic and I met with the doctor and his nurse, and the doctor went over the kinds of surgery that were possible for me and what he felt would be the best kind of surgery. And it's just a lot of information at once, and it's a lot of scary information when you've never had surgery before. So I got up from it, and I think, my eyes were probably rolling around in my head, and I had a really scared look on my face, and I certainly felt very afraid inside. And I walked out the door, and his nurse was standing there waiting for me. And she looked at me and she said, "I just want you to know that you can do this. I know you can be successful at it. I myself had weight loss surgery 10 years ago." And she threw her arms around me and hugged me. And while I was in that embrace, I thought, yes, I can do this. It was just like something changed for me in that moment. I think I felt like I would be safe with those people because she had been on this journey herself, and she knew what was down the road for me, and she would help me through it. And that's indeed what has happened. After leaving the hospital, any time that I had any problems in those first scary few weeks, because the first couple of weeks to a month, 3 months is really, everything's new to you. Your eating habits are new, everything is new. Every scary little thing that happens to your body is just like a big thing. And anytime I had a question, I could email or I could call the team and ask a question, especially the nurse. And they were always there to answer my questions and help me. And that's a tremendous comfort when your body has literally been rerouted and changed. So I wrote a letter thanking the nurse for urging me to do the surgery and for being there for me at every turn when I needed someone to just be a sounding board or give me a little pep up. I would email her and say, "Oh, I've lost this much weight, and I'm coming up on my 3-month anniversary, and this has happened." And so it was like I had a buddy all along that first year of time that I was going through all these changes. So I just wanted to thank her for that. I hope you know what a tremendous influence you had on my decision to have weight loss surgery. You must have seen on my face or sensed how afraid and unsure I was. Your taking the time to speak with me, encourage me, and share your own journey made all the difference in the world. I went home thinking that I could have the surgery and be successful with it. Once the surgery was over, you were so kind to be my sounding board and help me through those first scary weeks when everything was new and difficult. I want you to know that I always thought I had someone in my corner and someone who knew who I was and was concerned about me. When I asked a question, you always got back to me as soon as you could. I want you to know that I send up a blessing for you when I lose another pound, when I can wear a smaller dress size, when my husband hugs me and laughs that he can reach all the way around me now and clasp his wrists, when I walk for an hour without pain, when I go to the nephrologist and he brags on my numbers, when I go to the endocrinologist and she takes me off another medication, when my wedding and engagement rings continue to get looser and looser, When I feel good enough after dinner to do something besides snooze on the couch. When I realize how much better I feel every day than I did on my best day before the surgery. For these and many more blessings of my new skinny life, I send up blessings for you.